Welcome back to Ideas Spotlight here on Beyond the Brick. I'm Joshua Hanlon, and today I've got Delusion Brick with his Karate Kid project joining me. And before we launch in with some great ideas projects, I want to thank Clone Army Customs for their support of this live stream. As always, make sure you check out clonearmycustoms.com for all of the incredible Star Wars minifigures and accessories that they have to offer over there. And you can always find a link to their website in the description of this video. Now, Delusion Brick, you might be familiar with that username because he's had the successful Seagull Bay Lighthouse Imperial Fortress that got to 10,000 votes is in review right now. He's also got a really cool Karate Kid project you can vote for that we'll be talking about today. So why don't you take a minute to introduce yourself, tell us about kind of what you do with Lego building, and then we'll talk about the projects here. Oh, your mic is muted.
Sorry.
There you go. Perfect. You're good. Yep.
Sorry. Hello for me. My name is Vangelis, and I'm a Lego designer, digital designer, or mostly. And I decided to design the Karate Kid project. I'm 38 years old. I'm old.
No, not at all. So do you always build digitally then, or do you have much of a physical brick collection at your house?
I have physical collection. I have a lot of 90s. I have all the first pirate collection, and I'm very proud because I have. It's like new, and I remember my childhood.
Yeah, you have very good taste in sets. Good job. So those are some great themes.
Thank you very much.
So now let's talk about the Karate Kid project here, and I love the detail of this build, just the whole project in general. So first off, talk about kind of the inspiration for this. Why did you decide to do Karate Kid in Lego?
Okay, my inspiration is the movie. Okay, everyone loves the movie. And I like also the series, the Cobra Kai. And I had this project in my mind 2 months, and I started. I have in my mind, and I started.
So you kind of came up with the idea and then started planning it all out, in your mind on how it would come together.
Yes.
Great. So then once you had the idea, where did you start with the build? What part of the build did you first start working on?
Okay, at first I started from the base, and this is the problem because when I start the base, I have if you see the real house from the movie, the yard it's a lot of bigger from the set, and I decided to delete pieces and delete the small, but this is the smallest yard for the good vision, for the good vision, yes. And I started from the base, and after I start the building, the 3 rooms, and the final is the car and all the other detail. I have this type of building I have in my mind this type of building from the roof, and generally the shape I have from the start in my mind the silhouette shape of the set.
Yeah, and I think it turned out really nice. So talk about some of the pieces that you were able to use in the build, whether it was, what are those, like snowboard pieces that you have on the fence there?
Yes. The first problem is if you see the movie, the first movie, I talk later about that, is the yard, the fence. And I don't know how I do it without it being simply. And the first part, it came my mind the surf board to construct it.
Right. Yeah. And then it works really well for that fence then. So what are some other pieces that you were able to use in the build in kind of unique or creative ways, or fun pieces that you were able to include?
I don't have something special pieces in this set. Actually, if you see the whole structure, the details it's from the plants, okay, and the other all details it's an ordinary pieces. I don't have something special like I don't remember. If you ask me, I believe the special is only the Harry Potter wanted. It's a chopstick.
What was that? The Harry Potter wand? How did you use it?
Yes, I used it for the chopstick for the scene.
Oh, the chopsticks. Oh, okay.
For the scene, do you remember with the fly?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. No, that's a great example. Yeah, of using a piece, of that's from some very different theme and genre, and able to incorporate it into the build here. Okay. So take us through the house itself, then, if you can, the interior rooms, kind of the details in there, and what all you were able to include inside the house. What were you able to include inside the house?
Okay, at first, I have the movie, okay, and I do lot of research to understand how be the architecture of this thing, and how it's the room, how is the part. At the first, I have a lot of more detail, but fortunately, I decided to delete it because it's now it's huge. With all the other I have deleted, it's huge, lot of huge. And I decided to do more simply the design and keep the strong parts of the design of the house, like the Medal of Honor of the Miyagi, if you remember the movie, or the suit of gift Miyagi to LaRusso with a bonsai tree behind the training suit, the karate suit, all this stuff.
So you stuck with kind of the more famous parts from the movie and kind of the big events in the house, and didn't try to capture necessarily every single detail.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I think it worked really well then. So you've got the two minifigures here, obviously the two characters from the movie. How did you design these two minifigures?
Okay, when I see the movie a lot, because about the story of this house is existing in the real house in the first movie only. After the first movie, the house it's in existing California. Okay, after the first movie, the house is sold and it's turned down, the house. Okay, at the second movie, they built again in the Columbia Picture backyard. After the three movie, he destroyed again the building, and now the same house, he built it again for the series.
Oh, so this house is back in is it the Cobra Kai series?
Yes, it's the Cobra Kai. It's the same house, the Cobra Kai series, and with a few different, but it's okay. It's the same because it must represent the old house of Mr. Miyagi. And it's the same, yes. If I remember well, in the season 2, when Daniel go to the Miyagi house in the series, and the only difference in the big difference in the series, the house at the first movie it's a white, but in the fourth lesson, Miyagi turned to the LaRusso painted. It's a training paint, and they going to green. This is the purpose of if you go into the front, in the corner, it's green, it's turning green because it's a painting. It's a processing painting. In my mind, in the best scenario, I want extra pieces for all house, a green for entire house, and yellow for the entire fence, to have the old and the new one after the training.
Right. So yeah, you were able to incorporate different parts of the different movies and TV shows then that have been released over the years.
Yes.
So there was a question from Ash Daddy in the chat here. He's wondering what program did you use to design this digitally on? What digital program do you use?
Okay, I have my job is 3D artist, and I used a lot of programs. For the start, I use the Lego Digital Designer, the LDD program, and the Studio, combination of both. And after, for the rendering, I use Max 3D, Autodesk, and for the rendering, V-Ray.
What was that for the final one?
It's a rendering process. It's called a V-Ray.
Okay. Great. Yeah. So you have kind of a lot of experience with your job then, and that carries over to doing these Lego builds.
Yeah. I work a lot.
Perfect. So I wanted to ask you then about where you've been promoting this project. Are there, Karate Kid kind of fan groups online, or where have you kind of gotten the word out about this project as you've been promoting it online?
Okay, this is part I'm not very good. The promotion.
Hey, you have one project at 10,000 already, so you're doing something right.
Yes, because when I believe from the start, when I started to build it, I have in my mind, well, you have something nice, it's moving. And when I build something and it's not moving, I said to myself, okay, it's not nice. I must try it again and again and again. Okay, but after research, I see the other people told me Vangelis told to do promotion, a lot promotion, because it's not only the building. Maybe a project it's good enough, but it's not only the building. We must do it a promotion, and you must do it a lot of effort to promotion. And the promotion, at the start, I go to the Facebook page and the Instagram page. I don't have something. And now you.
Yes, well, we're happy to have you on. It's a great project, so I hope you can continue to get the word out there. And I know there's a lot of fans of this movie and this project who will really like this, so they can definitely help spread the word for you. We'll put a link in the description to the project, so everyone watching this, make sure you go over and lend your support to the project, because I think it would make for a really cool build. And I think it's a really cool, setting for the house. And even if someone's not necessarily a fan of Karate Kid, I think just as a set, it would be a really cool house and kind of landscape and everything that you would get with this set.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very, very much.
So I did also want to talk about your project that's at 10,000 votes already, because this has been one of my favorite ideas projects in quite a while. I remember seeing this when it hit 10,000. This is your Seagull Bay Lighthouse Imperial Fortress set. So looking at this set just brings back so many great memories for me playing with the Imperial and Pirate sets growing up. I love these themes and just what you've done with this. So I know this set's already at 10,000 supporters, but why don't you talk about the design here? And was this set inspired by one of the official Lego Imperial sets?
Yes, inspired. I have my mind. I have all collection of 90s of the first pirate line, and my last part is I don't have the El Dorado Fortress. I buy it after many years. And my first inspiration is the El Dorado. And my second idea is, okay, I don't remember if Lego have a lighthouse in the pirate set, in the Imperial set. And after, I have a combination of El Dorado and lighthouse, and both together. And also I like a lot of the door, the front part of the door. It's like a castle, old castle, and I put many details from 90s, like a lot of yellow bricks, and I prefer the blue soldier from the red. It's my opinion. Okay.
It's very important which side you pick.
What? Sorry.
which color and which side you pick is very important.
Okay, okay. And after I done it, I feel it's good. When I see it at the final, I said, okay, this is good. I'm okay with design. I like a designer.
I love the colors of the build in general. So you've got, and that's something that I always loved about these Imperial sets is you've got kind of the white walls, but then you've got sort of orange and yellow accents and other kind of pops of color in there that just make these builds stand out so much.
When I build it, thank you very much at the first. But when I have my mind all the line from 90s. And many friends, I tell me, okay, my friend, it's a pirate, and pirate line it have out the Barracuda set, and Lego it's not going out. And I said, for me, the imperial line from the pirate line is a totally different design. If you see the space, it's closed. The other set, it's closed. But the pirate set, it's totally different, the design of the buildings. It's something else. Okay, it's a pirate. Okay, it's pirate of a thing. But it's totally different from the design perspective.
Right. No, I totally agree. I think the types of sets that the pirate line does are very different look than what you get with the Imperial. The Imperial buildings are much more kind of a colonial, like British colonial feel to them, and like fortress and that sort of thing, where the pirates, you know, like the set I have behind me here, it's like a shipwreck island type of feel. So it's a very different, you know, vibe than you get from the Imperial sets. So I think you can have both of them on the market at the same time, and they can both appeal to people.
Yes, actually, yes. And when people tell me why do you do it this, I said my favorite theme is the first is the pirate, because from the childhood. The second it's the Batman, and the third is the Ghostbuster. And I said to myself, okay, if one child buy the Barracuda, okay, if it's buy it, it's not have the reaction to build stories with this. If you must find the opponent, you need the agonist and the antagonist to play.
That's right. You've always got to have, you know, somebody to fight with in all the themes.
Yes. From the childhood perspective.
Exactly. No, this build is great. I would absolutely love to see this turned into an actual set. So hopefully the Lego designers and reviewers make the right decision over there, and we see this as an official set. So best of luck with that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And it's been really great to have you on the show today. For people who want to see more of your work online, where do you post your work, and where can people follow you online?
I have a page in Facebook. It's a Delusion Brick page in Facebook, and Instagram. So the same, the Delusion Brick Instagram page.
Perfect. So Facebook or Instagram, just search Delusion Brick, and people can find your work on there. And you have some absolutely wonderful projects on ideas, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future. So thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't have words.
No, it's all good.
It'd be honored to me.
Keep up the good work, and hopefully we'll be able to chat with you about some future ideas projects as well.
Thank you.
And thank you everyone for watching.